Hey guys, how is it going? Jackadunga here, and it is the end of the road for ByeForever in the CWL playoffs. As you can see, Dark Looter Z did put out a splendid performance here, 114 to 108 here. They were just too good. They put up some amazing stats. We'll go through it, but props to ByeForever. I don't think many people, if they asked them at the beginning of the season where ByeForever would have come, I don't think they would have said that we would have got as far as the quarterfinals, but we will run through the stats here. So for us, we and them actually, we went 30 to 40% at the 10v11, so quite similar there. And ByeForever putting up another splendid performance at 9v9, 78% being achieved there. But it was in fact the 11v10 game and the 10v10 game which did eventually put Dark Looters Z ahead. It was the fact that we only did get 7 dips out of 10 and they got all of their dips, I believe 9, and they went for an 11v11, which they did not get. And also they had 4 10v10s, that's quite amazing, 4 10v10s, and we only had 1 unfortunately, which was the reason for our downfall. But we are going to start off with Jake, aka the Great Patino, coming in here with a sort of dragon queen sort of, it's quite hard to pinpoint what this actually is, but sort of the queen is making a funnel here on this right hand side. He's really making this funnel with the king, Valkyries and the queen to make sure these dragons do go towards the town hall. You'll see here, quite a strange way of attacking this base really, but he's going to pick this up here. The dragons are going to make their way towards the core here, slowly taking out these elixir storages and these gold collectors to head towards that second air defense. The first air defense, in fact, being taken out with a Quake Zap. A Zap Quake, in fact. Why did I call it a Quake Zap? But the dragons are going to head towards that town hall after they lock onto the Eagle artillery, slowly making their way towards that town hall. And it is a real help that the Expos are locked onto the ground. That third dragon will lock onto the town hall as well. So this is definitely a nice 10v11, picking up a 57% 10v11 with some dragons. So nicely done to him. Now we will move on to the one and the only 10v11. 10v10 in fact in this episode is going to be from of course Luke. He only getting one 10v10. It has been a ByeForever's strong point, of course. In the WHF we picked up something like 6 or something ridiculous in that war. So it was great from that, but unfortunately only one that did cost us this week. But this is a very, very nice attack. Luke did attack this and will pick up the triple here with dragons. This is going to be a bit of a dragon themed episode. There are a lot of good dragon attempts, and of course I'm going to put all of those in. Queen's going to come in here, doing a nice little walk around this base, eventually turning into a charge. As you can see here, he's got those 5 wall breakers, leaving them in. The Queen's actually going to break through this wall, so not going to need wall breakers for this first part. He will send in his dragons at the 6 o'clock angle, in fact. But I really did like that wall breaker entry. As you can see here, he opens up 2 compartments at the same time, which is very, very nice. Of course, breaking open that compartment has really helped him here. The Queen is going to continue on her charge. He will drop the dragons shortly. He did have that hog to lure the clan castle. That lava hound will go down and drops that wizard and minion behind to pick up the pups. Dragons have been deployed here with the help of the king to funnel in, and does have those loons and dragon in the CC to make sure that the dragons do push through this base. Still got 2 infernos up, but it's not going to be a problem due to the pathing of this base. You'll see the loons are going to path straight towards that inferno tower. A very, very complex raid this, as it always is with Luke. There goes down that Inferno Tower, and has a few back-end loons to take out that 4th air defense, the 3rd air defense currently being taken out by the enemy Queen. And with that, 1 Inferno Tower left up and a Tesla and Expo, there's only going to be cannons left up on the board. So it is going to be GG. Nicely done to Madara Uchicha, coming in and picking up the 10v10 triple. And as these dragons make their way across this base, I thought we'd give the 9v9s some love, because I only really show 1 or 2 every week. But I thought we'd show 3 this week, because there were some good 10v10 hits, a few swag spells. We will go there shortly after these dragons pick them up. We're going to start off with, I believe, a hog attack on number, if I can recall, it's number 27. Yep, it's going to be Case here with a Queen Walk mass hog. Got 6 wall breakers here to break open the compartments here, but is going to start off from this south side. This sort of base is going to be taken out by hogs. Really, really nice attack this. He does manage to swag a spell at the end, but we will save that for now. He's going to drop the queen at this east sector with the hog taking out that mortar there to make this start off this funnel. In fact, not dropping those healers, doesn't want the healers to lock on to that wizard. The hog is also going to make sure that the lure from the clan castle is achieved. Here we go. Drops those healers, drops those poisons, the late poison to take out that witch as well on the back end. But it's looking good. Look how patient he is, though. The patience of this raid, I would just smack that queen's ability. I would not be able to be so patient. You'll see there, the queen is very, very low, but he's going to hang on here. The queen will take some time getting through all of these defenses, so we will speed it up a little. But king is going to come in here and take out a few of the trash buildings, as well as a few cannons which lie outside of the base with the mortars. A nice wall break entry in here is going to be achieved towards that wizard tower. The king doing a nice bit of tanking for those wall breakers as well. He will hit the king's ability soon, and queen is slowly heading towards enemy queen here. Will go down shortly, and an air defense as well. And then he has 24 hogs, including hogs in the clan castle, so 30 hogs in total for 3 heals, and at the moment it's looking kind of wrecked, this base already. That bomb tower is still left up, but it's not going to be a problem due to the fact he has those heals. So slowly trickles in from the east and the northeast, coming in here, going to drop that heal, and the hogs are going to meet up to around this wizard tower. Some are going to go towards that air sweeper, but it's not going to be a problem. A few Teslas popping up there. But the king is still alive, surprisingly, which is quite funny. A few of these archers are going to help take out that air defense as well, which is quite a nice touch. But has got those clan castle hogs coming through, and only needs to use this last heal spell. Not going to need to use the last one, which is quite nice to see after that air defense and the wizard tower, which is the last thing which remains, go down. That king has no chance too. There's so many hogs left on the board. This is going to be a triple with a swagged heal spell. Nicely done to Case here. Right, we're going to go straight on to the next 9v9. Don't know who this is either. I know what the last one is, because the last one's the dragon one. This one is going to be, oh yeah, man jumping over table. I was corrected. It's going to be the witch slap variant without the heals. I've been using this strategy a lot, and it is goddamn effective. And ByeForever, really the reason for their high percentage is because they're really using this strategy on a lot of the bases. But people are going to notice that this strategy is picking up in the meta, really. But we have man jumping over table here. I think I called it man pole vaulting before, but it's not a pole vault. I was corrected. Nice jump spell accessing this base here. Going to drop that poison on the clan castle, but simply these witches and the wizards along the outside are going to wreck these defenses on the perimeter here, making sure that there's large push through the core is going to be achieved. Queen has no chance too. King and bowlers still left up, despite the bowlers doing a little bit of wandering there, trying to take out the left-hand side of this base. They will eventually join up. Queen is going to take out enemy queen, and those skeletons doing a nice little bit of tanking, but due to the fact there's only one wizard tower left up, it's not going to be a real problem for these defenses to go down here. Queen's still got ability left, doesn't need to use it on enemy queen, so this is going to be a triple after the witches take out these final trash buildings. Nicely done. 2 man jumping over table here. I wish I could remember whose account this was, because presumably that's not his real name. So nicely done, 2 man jumping over table here. Right, we're going to move on to the final attack, and it's going to be Supreme Leader Lu here, coming in with this sexy dragon attack. 3 dragon attacks in total on this recap. You're just going to get them every time, I'm sorry. If there's a dragon attack, you're going to see it. And here it comes. It's going to be a Queen Walk dragon attack, so it was a very nice attack, this one. Going to start off with King funneling along this eastern side, going to go towards the south sector, but Queen here is going to be patient with the healers. Of course, he doesn't want those healers locking onto the King. Going to make sure that King does go down before he locks on Queen, and there it goes. Queen is locked on here. going to take out that air defense so the healers don't go down. Still 4 healers left up, and the queen is going to continue along this base. Does lure the clan castle here, the Valkyrie wizard baby dragon comp coming out, but make sure that that poison does go down and the rage spell, making sure queen does not go down here. And as queen heads towards this north sector, you'll see he has 4 air defenses in fact lined on this top part of the base. This is sort of a sneaky anti-air base, looks like to me, with the queen in the middle actually, but you know that dragons are going to lock onto the queen. Queen is not really a problem with dragon raids, dragons just have so many hit points, but here comes the dragons here from this southeastern side. Got the loons, a bit sort of similar to Madara's hit. Here comes the haste, going to haste through towards the arch tower and the expo, which are going to go down. Those wizard towers aren't going to do much, as you can see, and here comes the dragons locked onto the enemy queen. And with that, the dragons are melting through this, and you can see there's only 1 wizard tower. That Tesla farm does pop up though, I forgot about that. There was a Tesla farm here on this left-hand side, but the dragons are raged up and going to melt through the Tesla farm, and all of these balloons are left up too, which is really, really helpful. Drops that rage on this right-hand side as well, so the balloons actually do take out that air defense before the dragons do die. And you'll see here, because that last air defense is left up there, the dragons are going to go down, unfortunately, but queen is still left up, so it's not going to be a problem here. That expo won't go down as well, but queen only got to deal with 2 defenses, so it is going to be a triple. Nicely done to Big Lou, of course, Tyrant Lou, coming in with a nice 9v9 triple to end here. And of course, I do hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry you didn't get to see ByeForever in Finland. Of course, I would have liked to see that too, but it was a really, really good run. Nicely done to everyone in ByeForever for making this happen. If you did enjoy the video, of course, leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more similar content, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.